Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the October 13th edition of ETV News. I'm Hannah Lasbury.
And I'm Kaylee Roberts. Thank you for joining us. It is great to be back.
It's almost been 3 years of being in a global pandemic. However, with cases low and school back in session, there's now a newer virus to look out for, monkeypox. ETV News' very own reporter, Lexi Nimitz, visited health services to find out more on what exactly it is and how to prevent this emerging disease.
First it was flu season, now the monkeypox. You see the signs and hear about it on the news, but do you really know how this disease is affecting people? To investigate and learn ways to prevent it, I spoke with head physician on Eastern's campus.
Dr. Joseph Breton oversees everything that happens in health services. In his role of head physician, it's important that he stays informed about new diseases like monkeypox. First, he describes what monkeypox exactly is.
Monkeypox is caused by a virus that originally was found, obviously, in monkeys. And it is a contagious virus. It can start out as skin lesions first, or they can have some other systemic symptoms, kind of like the flu. Fever, body aches, just not feeling well.
One thing that students were wondering was how Eastern was handling this new virus. What preventative measures will they take to ensure student safety?
Currently, it's very difficult to prevent it, as it's usually spread by close contact, physical contact between people. So our biggest prevention was education. So you'll see that there's posters around the university.
Now the question on everyone's mind, what happens if a student comes down with the monkeypox, or if they believe they've come into contact with it?
Any student that believes they've come in contact, or if they have any concerning symptoms that they have monkeypox, they can call Student Health Services, or if they are home, they should see their own physician.
Breton concludes by sharing how health services can be a good resource for students.
Health Services is always open to students who just have questions about their health. We also do screening, and I like to just say anything that's concerning a student, be it physical or mental or stress, they are more than welcome to come here for a visit.
You heard it here first, Warriors. Don't monkey around and listen to the experts. Stay safe. Outside of health services on the campus of Eastern Connecticut State University, I'm Lexi Nimitz with Julia Florence reporting behind the camera.
This past Tuesday, Eastern hosted a debate in the Fine Arts Instructional Center Concert Hall. The night centered around incumbent candidate Joe Courtney from the Democratic Party and Mike France from the Republican Party. The issues that were debated included student loan debt, reproductive rights, climate change, and more. One of the candidates will be elected to serve our 2nd Congressional District in the House of Representatives come this November. Less than a month away from Election Day, it is important to stay up to date with the latest news on the candidates to keep yourselves informed.
Speaking of staying informed, you don't want to miss Eastern's theater program kick off its fall season with Sophocles' Oedipus and the King, happening this weekend. This multimedia adaptation featuring classic American 20th century gospel and blues music retells a tragedy that brings an ancient story into modern day. Translator Brian Dory's director McGrath and Eastern students will draw parallels between the plague and thieves and the COVID-19 pandemic in America through this performance. Admission is free for all Eastern students, and showtimes are at 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. on Saturday and 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. on Sunday. For more information, go to www.easternct.edu.
Attention all seniors, 2 very important dates are that next week. This coming Monday, October 17th, is when you will begin registering for classes. Make sure you have your schedule prepared and those alarms ready to go. You don't want to miss registration in order to graduate, which brings up Friday. Friday the 21st is the deadline for graduation applicants. Please be sure to review these important email for instructions, be in touch with your advisors, and follow the Senior Class Committee on Instagram at Eastern Seniors for all future Class of 2023 updates.
Need a new textbook, a quick snack, or some Warrior wardrobe? The ECSU Bookstore has you covered for all your needs. As the fall semester is in full swing, it is important to note the new hours of operation. The hours are posted on their Instagram page at Eastern_Bookstore, as well as their Facebook page. The bookstore is open Monday and Tuesday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Wednesday and Thursday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., and Saturday, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m.
If you're in the mood to flaunt your new Warrior merch, study off campus, or grab a bite downtown from the Student Center Hub, feel free to visit Willimantic's newest taco restaurant. Reporter River Selman takes us to a Mano Taco Shop on High Street to show us what's been cooking recently.
Hi, I'm River Selman from ETV News, and today we're showcasing Amano, a local taco shop in Willimantic.
What's not to love about tacos? Founded in 2021 as an idea from the shores of California, Amano Taco Shop is the latest restaurant to debut in Willimantic's vibrant downtown. Nestled not far from the campus of Eastern Connecticut State University, Amano, which is Spanish for by hand, specializes in just that, authentic handmade food with the ingredients that are straight from the market, a menu ranging from grilled plantains to street tacos. We sat down with Chef Eric Sanguinza and asked how he curates a menu.
Here at Amano Taco Shop, the name of the restaurant is Amano, so that means made by hand in Spanish. So all our tortillas are made in-house from scratch. We're making our own masa. And the tacos are California inspired. I grew up in San Francisco, working in restaurants there, so that's where I really got my inspiration on, the finishing touches on the tacos.
Amano Taco Shop is located in 45 High Street in Willimantic, Connecticut. For information about their hours and menu, go to their website at amanotacoshop.com. That'll do it for us at Amano. Sending it back to you, studio.
We love supporting local businesses, and I'm sure that lots of Eastern students will go and grab a bite soon. Seniors definitely should. The senior class committee will be hosting a fundraiser there next Wednesday, October 19th from 12 to 3 p.m. and 4:30 to 8 p.m. All you need is your Eastern ID, and we hope to see you there. Another recent fun food event featuring tacos was the Eastside Inferno Food Festival hosted at Gilson Square. The event had trucks with American comfort foods, a barbecue smokehouse stand, grilled cheeses, Brazilian, Puerto Rican, and Mexican dishes, as well as deep fried snacks and ice cream desserts. Eastside will be hosting another one of these events early next month with another great theme, so keep that appetite, Warriors.
Last week, Eastern had its first ever fall break. Students were given Thursday and Friday off, allowing for a 4-day weekend. Reporter Sophia Vilches went out on campus to ask students, what did you do during your fall break?
I'm Sophia Vilches, reporting live inside of the Student Center here at Eastern Connecticut State University, and today we'll be asking students about their fall break. What did you do during Eastern's very first fall break?
I caught up on a lot of homework and projects that I had been putting aside for other extracurricular activities, and I hung out with some friends. It's a good, it's a good 4-day period to relax and get work done that I had been falling behind with.
I saw my family and my friends.
I went to the cab trip. They hosted a pumpkin patch, and it was really fun, and I relaxed the whole time and hung out with friends.
I got my first tattoo.
I went home, I spent time with family, drove my own car, and went to Chick-fil-A.
I went to Philadelphia to see my little sister.
So I stayed on campus, hung out with friends, did a little bit of work, but I saw Demi Lovato, so that was really fun.
Do you think that Eastern should do a fall break again?
I definitely think they should do a fall break again.
Yes.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
100%.
With many students traveling, seeing family, and catching up on homework during Eastern's very first fall break, all students enjoyed it and thought it was very effective, hoping that Eastern continues to do it in the near future. Reporting for ETV News, I'm Sophia Vilches with Fernando Geronimo behind the camera inside the Student Center, sending it back to the studio.
When we come back, Emily Madden will be here with this week's editorial segment. Don't go anywhere.
Sure, I look cute now, but when my owner lost his job, it was rough. I was living on the street, and one night, me and this Cocker Spaniel got into it so bad, I wound up looking like an ice cream cone. I cried a little bit, but thankfully I got rescued, so I'm running, I'm jumping, all back to my old self, and I'm ready to give unconditional love, even if you put a lampshade on my head.
Welcome back. Reporter Emily Madden is here to talk about some good study tips for how to power through the second half of the semester. Emily?
Thanks, guys. Happy October Eastern. As we're right in the middle of the fall semester, sometimes I need some motivation to keep up the hard work. Not being able to sleep at night or wanting to sleep all the time, phones being a distraction, and not being able to stay on track. I am a first-year student, but I have compiled a few study tips for people who might be in the same boat as I am. My first tip is, instead of studying in your bed and feeling the sudden need to take a quick 20-minute nap, change your location. Research from Pepperdine University shows working or doing homework in bed will reduce one's focus because most people tend to associate their beds with comfort and sleep. Doing such activities in bed can lead to deviation of the brain to become lazier and possibly fall asleep. So change your location, switch it up, and allow yourself to get the most out of your homework or study time. Explore campus and find the spot for you. Almost every student's biggest enemy when trying to stay focused is their cell phone and other electronics. It's constant buzzing from Snapchat, Instagram, or my biggest enemy, TikTok. It is hard to stay on track when entertainment is right at our fingertips. One thing that I'll do is put my phone on Do Not Disturb and place it in the other room. Doing this eliminates the need to stop and scroll for hours on end. Sometimes when you're working for a long time and need a break, set a timer for your desired amount of screen time and allow yourself to scroll until the timer goes off, then return to work. Personally, I am a pro at staring into space and losing track of time. What has helped me and my friends was actually using an online or physical planner. According to Psychology Today, regardless of what it is, planners help you to stay on track with each task you need to complete and encourages you to move on to the next one effectively and efficiently. I love using Google Keep and creating checklists for daily or even writing down due dates from a syllabus. It also allows me to set reminders and feel accomplished when I check off my checkboxes. It is a great way to keep track of your progress and feel amazing when you are done for the day. And lastly, after your tasks are done, treat yourself. You need to reward your perseverance and consistency through your academic journey. Big or small, an accomplishment is an accomplishment. So get that treat from the Student Center or watch an extra episode of your favorite TV show. You got this, Warriors. From ETV News, I'm Emily Madden. Back to you, Kaylee and Hannah.
Thanks, Emily. Up next, Aaron Judge makes history, gas prices are on the rise, and Kanye slips up. We'll be back with this and more after the break.
They call me Maxie, but I prefer tripod. I was your above-average four-legged homie and then wham-bam minivan. Some people pity me. Now that's lame. I still run, fetch, and swim. And the ladies love me. I'm the ultimate wingman. Just don't ask me to high five.
Welcome back. Students in Sarasota County have been out of school for nearly 2 weeks because of Hurricane Ian. The school district has had its fair share of damage, as well as 6 assessment teams have checked every single school and found all campuses in the district had water damage and a loss of electricity. Many schools also have roof damage, fallen ceiling tiles, and lighting issues. Crews have been moving water, securing buildings, drying out spaces, cleaning rooms, and moving debris to ensure a safe return for all. Because the damage is much worse in Sarasota County, schools are reopening in phases.
History was made for Major Leaguer Aaron Judge this past week, as Judge is the first ever to hit 62 home runs in a singular MLB regular season. No Yankee, let alone another MLB player, has been able to accomplish this since Roger Maris in 1961, who Judge previously tied with. Aaron's family and friends got to experience this historical moment together at Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas. The excitement, no matter what side of the field, was very ecstatic for him. Judge went on to have an average of .311 during the regular season and a .425 on-base percentage. The Yankees take on Cleveland Guardians tonight in an ALDS match, and everyone is waiting to see what Judge is going to do next in the postseason.
Prices are on the rise again. A gallon of regular gas could hit $4 in most of the country this week. It's already there in a number of states. That's the bad news. But there is some good news. Prices might not stay there long. The recent rise, up 12 cents over last week, comes after the news of the OPEC's decision to cut production. But keep in mind, several West Coast refineries have been offline because of accidents or maintenance, and now that they're up and running again, even in the face of the OPEC announcement. The price of gas in western states is already falling, so experts say if you see $4 of gas this week, you can expect it to drop back down by next week.
Did someone order an adult Happy Meal? This new McDonald's menu item, dubbed the Cactus Plant Flea Market Box, is only available for a limited time. It offers your choice between a Big Mac or 10-piece chicken McNuggets, along with fries, soda, and a collectible toy. McDonald's employees across the nation, however, are begging customers to stop asking for them. Long lines and hungry customers have left employees in major distress, to the point where many of them started speaking out about their hatred towards the meals. So the next time you go to McDonald's, maybe stick to ordering just fries.
President Biden is sending simple federal marijuana possession offenses up in smoke. He's beginning the process of potentially loosening federal classification of the drug that currently puts it in the same level as heroin and LSD. The president is also urging governors to follow suit with similar pardons at the state level. Texas's governor says he's not on board, saying in a statement, quote, "Texas is not in the habit of taking criminal justice advice from the leader of the Defund the Police party and someone who has overseen a criminal justice system run amok with cashless bail and revolving door for violent criminals. The governor of Texas can only pardon individuals who have been through the Texas Board of Pardons and the parole system with a recommendation for pardon," unquote.
Twitter has locked Kanye West's Instagram account after an anti-Semitic tweet posted by the rapper Saturday. In the tweet, which has been removed, West said he was going, quote, "DEFCON 3 on Jewish people," unquote. Twitter locked the rapper's account for violating its policies on hate speech. On Friday, West's Instagram account was also restricted for policy violations. The Anti-Defamation League has called Kanye's social media remarks dangerous. It is not known how long the rapper's account will be suspended.
When we come back, ETV Sports Director Fernando Geronimo will be here with the latest updates in Eastern athletics. Stay tuned.
It's a short ride from your neighborhood to your naturehood. Find fun activities to do, like boating and biking, or camping and hiking, plus much more. To find a neighborhood park or green space near you, visit discovertheforest.org.
They call me Prince like I'm royalty or something. But the places I've lived ain't no palaces. So I don't need grilled salmon or a new scratching post. Just give me a cardboard box and a can of tuna and we're good. You can even change my name. I'm cool being the kitty formerly known as Prince.
Welcome back. Fernando Geronimo is here with a look at what's up for Eastern Fall sports. Hey, Fernando.
Thanks, guys. Eastern Athletics have been steamrolling in the month of October, going 12-5-1 overall across all sports. Men's golf have punched their ticket for the second straight year to the NCAA tournament after finishing first in the Little East Conference Championship. Golf will play October 15th in the 87th New England Intercollegiate Golf Association Championship. As for cross country, men's finished first in their 20-team Keene State College Invitational, and as for the women, they finished fourth of 18 teams. Their next meet will be on October 15th in the Connecticut College Invitational. Men's and women's soccer swept Rhode Island College on Wednesday, with both teams winning by 2 goals. The men's soccer victory was thanks to goals scored by Caleb Ennin, Andres Mayuri, and Logan Brennan as they improved their record to 7-4-2, with their next matchup at home against Pratt Institute. For a women's soccer team, their victory was thanks to goals scored by Daria DiBiasio and Haley Coca as they improved their record to 5-4-3 with their next matchup at Williams College. As for field hockey, their season has been a roller coaster as they are 3-3 in their last 6 games. They're coming off a win beating Bridgewater State 2-0 and looking to win back-to-back games for the first time this season as they take on Westfield State. They have 5 in-conference matchups to close out their last 6 games of the season. And finally, looking over at women's volleyball, they've been on a hot streak, winning the last 3, sweeping Castleton, Framingham State, and Rhode Island College. They improved their record to 13-4 as they look to beat the University of Hartford in their next matchup. Setter Meg Verzzi has now passed Beth Hackett to now be 7th all-time in assists program history as she continues her great career while joining the exclusive 2000 assist club. Her teammate Anna Berry has passed Karen Ann Sweet to become 4th all-time in kills in program history as she continues her great career at Eastern. Congratulations to Meg Verzzi and Anna Berry as they sparkle their names into the record book. Be sure to keep up with all of our daily content regarding Eastern Athletics by following our social media at ECSU Athletics, and our streams, as always, are powered by Sidearm Sports and Blue Frame Technology. That is all for this week around Eastern Athletics. I'm Fernando Geronimo. Kaylee and Hannah, back to you guys.
Thanks, Fernando. And that wraps up our show for tonight.
Be sure to follow us on all of our social media and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
From director Lexi Nimitz, producer Julia Florence, and the entire ETV News staff, I'm Hannah Lasbury.
And I'm Kaylee Roberts. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week, Eastern.